Bodyguard, limousine, bodyguard, limousines. This is the way I see you in my dreams.
Naja Imani, and we're back with another episode of Let's Talk About It podcast. And today we have a special guest in here. We got a display, we got culture, everything. But she's an overall well-rounded creative. She does makeup, YouTube, and she's the CEO of Dirty Denim NYC. Aliya.
Hi, nice to see you.
How are you? I've been waiting to get her down here because I really haven't had a
one-on-one.
design.
Yes. One-on-one.
And a one-on-one in a like since the last time we met was a networking. It wasn't really, you know. So I really wanted to get a deep dive into you, and I really haven't had a designer. And like this is my first episode.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm like I have to, and it's handmade, guys, handmade.
Yes.
Okay. So let's really get into your journey. Let's get into how we started. You know, from the jump.
Okay. So I would say I started little, like little. My mom, she saw me like taking magazine, like ripping them and putting them in folders and little sketching little stuff. So I started sewing when I was 7. My first sewing class was at 7 years old. I went to like one of those little ones inside like a fabric store, and you learn how to like do the little stuff. Yeah, the little stuff. Okay, so I was doing that, and I was like, I don't really like this. I want something more personal. So I met this woman in Long Island
Like you
City.
didn't like the class.
Yeah,
I
wanted a one-on-one class. So like, I did the class thing for a year, and my mom found this woman. She was amazing. Like, just she's amazing since I'm able to.
Okay, like y'all can't really see it. We're gonna get to this later, but God.
She was amazing. She just taught me about details and learning, like, it's not about what you can make, it's about how seamless it is and how clean it is. Because even though you can make something, people won't buy it if it don't look good.
Quality,
right. And for the price. People want to sell things for so much, but it doesn't like look good.
Right. Yeah, no, seriously. That was a topic, girl. We're gonna get to it,
but that's what happened. So I was in sewing class up until high school. And she moved to California.
So it's just natural for you.
Yes. Right, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I want to toot my horn.
Not that, but more about people think that it's 1, 2, 3. But I did classes all my life to do this, essentially. For example, my mother I was telling her that I'm going to do sewing classes, and I was asking this young woman what she wanted to make, and she said puffer jackets, which is what I make. My mom was like, you can't start off a class with puffer jackets. That's not how you started. You got to start from the basics. See if you can even sew a straight line. Because if you can't do that, then you can't do nothing. Right.
Was your mother into fashion too?
No, but she's in the industry. She does hair and makeup.
Okay. So she sounds like she's like, let's slow it down.
No, she was more of a pacer and a thinker. I think I'm more like jump into it, let's see what happens. But she's like, hold your brakes.
But you need that like that on your team, though,
to bring you back to earth. Yes, to balance you out,
because you need the creative side, but you also need the technical side. Like, let's take it down a notch. You need to learn 1, 2, 3 before you go to 20. So I like that your mom was that for you.
For real. But the secret is, I didn't learn this in high school, or like in the class. I went to college for this. So I went to college and I studied, and it was just like crunch time. Yeah. And I learned this all by myself. Like, my school wasn't really the best.
That's how I feel. I feel like school is not, it's more of a business, and then you really have to really apply yourself.
If you want this, then you're going to go for it. And if you don't want it, then you dropping out like the rest of them, honestly. So
it's under 2.5?
Right. Okay, bye. Goodbye.
No, right. I like that you, like you said, you started at 7, all the way to college. So that's how you know, you have that passion for it, and it stayed.
It's something that I want to do. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, but let's just try this. Let's just try that. You have to ground yourself and you have to master one thing. A lot of people want to do hair, do makeup, do one thing, perfect that, and then let's move on to the next
task. What do they say? They say, a man of all trades, but a master of none. Yes. I feel like that's what just came to my mind when you said that.
No, seriously though, because you can do everything, but you're not really good at one thing.
Exactly. Let's talk. Let's
talk about it.
Let's talk about it. No, but I like that. So you actually put in the time to become a master of your skill.
Of my craft.
Right, of your craft.
Yes. Right, I think that one of the things that I did master was making jackets. So I can make a jacket within like 2 hours.
Really? So what is the approximate time that takes a normal person?
Maybe 2 days.
Really?
Because
she's like, oh, let's look at.
No, because you gotta look at it like.
Yes. No, seriously.
It's more about knowing how to do it and and perfecting it,
Right.
honestly, because I feel like if it takes you 2 days, then you don't really know how to do it, and you're constantly teaching yourself
How
over
to
and
do
over
it.
again how to
Right.
do it. Okay.
Right.
So when you know how to do it, it comes naturally. And a lot of-
Being a customer, because of course you purchase
Yes.
things. How are you really a critic of the things that you purchase? How are you really like, okay, no, I don't like this. I don't this fabric is this, because my best friend, she's a designer also, and she's like that. She's like, oh no, this material is this. This material is that. Are you a critic
You know
like
what
that?
though? I'm not really a big critic because I know the secret.
Yeah.
So like Forever 21, yes, Forever 21 is a Chinese-based brand. A lot of people don't know that, but
Right.
most of their stuff they get from China.
Okay.
So that's why it's really small or not really fitting.
Right,
They have to
right.
make their own plus size section.
No,
'cause
right.
that's- You know what I'm saying? So it's more about that. Like
Well,
you
I'm
have
learning today. Hold on, I'm learning.
you have to know. And I'm more about like seams. So if I look at a seam and I'm like, oh, that doesn't really look good,
Yeah.
or that was rushed. I'm more of a like, oh, if I saw that in the store, like, can I have 5% off
Yeah,
on
right.
that? You know,
And then
10%?
they will give it to you.
They
though,
will because
you
you'll
your
know.
stuff.
Yes, you have to know what you're talking about. Because
Yes.
if you don't, they're like, okay,
Right, right.
No, you have to know.
So knowing
Be
quality.
knowledgeable.
Yo, and that's why I'm taking my notes now, because you will see me in that store. That scene.
Yeah, for real. These threads.
Yeah.
And you know what else?
So what to look for? Tell me what to look for. You go to the
okay.
store, you get your
No,
jacket.
we're gonna start off. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start off with biker shorts.
Okay.
Okay, so you go into the store, you're looking for biker shorts. The first thing you should do if you have a big butt is to stretch it. Now,
Okay.
if you stretch it and the material expands,
see through?
it's not opaque.
Okay.
Like it's not the actual color. It's like lighter.
Yeah.
Then don't buy it.
Okay.
Because I feel like personally it wasn't made well. Because when you sew, you have to stretch while you're sewing, so it won't do that.
won't do that when they put it on.
Okay. You've already made the seam allowance for your actual butt.
Right.
For them, they're just sewing straight lines,
And
sewing
then
straight, and putting it on. So, but
Okay.
when you put it on, it's like you stretching it and you seeing
Right.
your skin within it, like
Right,
leggings.
yeah.
So stay away from that.
And that's immediately when you buy it, because you
Yes.
gotta put
Try
it
it
on.
on,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
So I would say stay away from that.
Okay.
What else? Ooh, I'm trying to think. No, for real, taking notes.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing, but it's the fabric that I would say is nylon.
Okay.
Nylon fabric is not really opaque, and if
Okay.
it is, it's because they were actually able to stretch it, sew on the seams, and they made room for your butt to go through, so it looks seamless on each side.
Okay.
Now, if they don't, then that's how it's a little sketchy, I would
Okay.
say.
So what about the denim? Because now that I know that that's your area, I feel like that's what a lot of
Denim
people
is
have
hard, though.
problems with, because sometimes it may, like, the material that people say is good denim, it may be the rough denim.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so rough that it doesn't, like, especially with people that have
It depends on who you're talking to. 'Cause I
Uh-huh.
feel like if you're talking to somebody like my mom or my grandma, and they're like, oh, good denim, they're thinking about old Levi denim. But
Right,
that's not really in
right,
right now.
right.
And then if you're talking about somebody who's young,
Uh-huh.
they thinking about spandex denim, and that's not really in
not
either, right?
So it's
So
like,
it's like
how do
two
you
to
win?
win.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. So, for example, this is more of like a soft denim. Feel it. It has a velvet finish to it,
okay.
so it feels nice on the skin.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't use this because they don't normally use it for jackets. They'll use
Right.
it for
the
pants, so it feels good on your skin
Right,
when
right,
you're
right.
walking. The heavy denim.
I don't really like heavy
Me
denim.
either. I don't. Not to say that I don't like it. I
like
that's
the
not my
rubber gives
go-to.
like a Brillo pad when I'm
Yes,
walking.
and it's not really like fitting.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fit type
Yeah,
of girl. I
me
mean,
too.
even if I wanted boyfriend jeans, I don't want something that's rough.
That's rough, yeah.
But that's other people's style. They like it. I'm trying to think of more secrets about
Yeah.
denim though.
Because I feel like that's our problem with ordering online as well.
Yes.
And ordering from new businesses, because
Yes, you don't
how
know.
do you know the quality of your product? And that's why I'm like, I like that one, you're detailed. Like you
Yes.
can can actually see on your page and stuff that you do things by hand.
I-
So
yes.
I can trust it a little bit more, 'cause
Yes.
you can put that
I
effort that you
agree.
put in. But I feel like online items, I don't really know what I'm
you're going
getting.
to,
Yeah,
yes.
like
okay,
what I'm
so
getting.
what I would say for women who are trying to do an online shop or boutique, who aren't making the clothes, because a lot of people aren't making clothes. Buy your own samples. I think that a lot of women are just like, I don't need my own samples. Let's just ship them out and buy them.
Right.
You need customers, and
Right.
unless if your customers aren't happy, then you get no sales.
Exactly.
So the first person is to make sure that the customer is pleased, and by them being pleased, they have to at least see it on you, or you see you messing with it, so they know exactly what
that's
type of
right.
material it is.
Because especially a lot of new businesses, what they do
Yes.
is copy and paste pictures.
Hello. And you don't know what the hell that is, what size it is,
No,
is it going to actually fit the
seriously.
boob, fit the back?
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you, I went ordered. No, I was looking for a dress, and I seen a dress on like one of the regular websites, and I was like, for some reason, I feel like this is not of quality. So I started Googling it or whatever, and it came up $16. Yeah, $16 on Amazon, and I'm just like, you wanted me to pay $70, and for this dress
that might not even look that good.
And it didn't. And I was like, had I got this dress, I'd have been upset, complaint, review.
No, but you got review these people.
No, seriously.
Because we're keeping these businesses around that aren't being reviewed.
Exactly.
Okay,
and that's the thing, you don't know. And you end up like me. You open the package.
No, you end up like every girl.
No.
Okay, because every girl is just trying to find these little boutiques on Instagram and trying to look like these girls on Instagram. Don't be fools. Don't let them. Don't let them.
I be like, don't be fooled. I'm
trying to help y'all. Please. Do not.
So with you, with Dirty Denim NYC.
Yes.
How is your strategy? Like you said, being a customer, you're able to maneuver. You know what you liked and you know what you didn't like as a customer.
Yes.
So how do you
maneuver? I stay
off
Instagram. I stay off Instagram. Instagram is toxic unless you are somebody who is of substance on Instagram. Because the only ones that feel good about themselves are
the ones that are.
Yes, okay.
Good standing.
Yes, who has good likes, good comments, So unless you are of that stature and you do fashion, get off Instagram. If you need to go on anything to do like any type of research, I would say like Vogue. Don't go to Instagram for inspiration. I only think because while you're looking for inspiration, you start to feel doubtful because you see other people doing the same thing as you and maybe succeeding even faster than you started.
No, that happens.
Yeah, it does, and you have to know that this is just not your time, and that's okay.
That's okay. Learn. There's a process, and trust your process and enjoy your process.
A marathon.
Exactly.
Okay, you're gonna be running regardless. You can make it tomorrow. You still gonna be running.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, seriously.
So don't know.
Word.
No, seriously. Be patient. If you want this to be something that's lucrative and that you build some type of substance, you have to. Slowly but surely, okay?
No, but stay off Instagram.
No, stay off Instagram.
I feel like that's a lot of times with women as well, and even guys. A lot of your influencers on Instagram really influence your brands.
No, but influence you as a person.
As a person, your
Instagram
lifestyle.
It's not real life. Okay.
Say it again.
Listen.
Say it again.
And I know that y'all want to make it real life,
but it's really not.
It's not.
And that's what happens. Because you think it's real,
you start moving like that,
and it's not.
Stay true to yourself. As a business owner, stay in your own lane. Don't really worry about what other people are doing. I think that if you really want to do this, you worrying about other people is going to take you off track of what you really want to do, essentially. You know?
Right, I like that. I
like
that.
Because you worrying about somebody else, you're not worried about the next thing. Like right now, it's like fashion show, video.
Get your stuff together. Get out there.
Yes, no, for real. And get out there.
Network.
And not network on Instagram. I mean, yes, you could pay for promotions and do all of that extra stuff, but it doesn't go as far as you think it goes. You actually being personal with somebody.
And that's how we met.
Yes. And really connecting with people is what's really going to make your business grow.
Right. So let's get back to Dirty Denim NYC. Okay. So when did we actually start?
Okay, so I started Dirty Denim my last year of college, which was in 2018. I just made a year from graduating college. Oh, thank you. No, I don't feel like it. I was telling somebody the other day. I was telling Bree. I was like, yeah, I just graduated. She was like, you just graduated college? I was like, yeah, a year ago. And she was like, I thought you graduated like 40. No.
Right, because how you moving. That shows your grind. That shows you that you
It's time to start because when are we going to start?
And that's the thing. That was my problem too. I planned so many times. I planned for so long when it's like, you have to execute.
You do.
You have to execute. So
and the thing is that the plan don't got to be perfect.
No.
Because I think that people stay there like, it has to.
That was me.
No, but me too. And it took me my last year of college to figure out, like, this is exactly what I want to do. Like, I grinded. Like, my last year of college, I made 3 collections. And I knew that with those 3 collections, I would be able to make a name for myself out of those. And I did. And now it's just time to keep on going after that. Like, just to... The more people that know your name, the more you'll make it.
Right, and that's the thing. In order for them to know your name, you have to put in that work.
Yes.
And that was my problem. Like I used to plan and perfect things, and it's like, why? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? But
without
you
the
have
work,
to,
there's no.
You have to work.
You do, and with work, it don't mean. everybody's work is different. I went to a seminar with DJ Self and Mona Sky, and they were asking them like, how did you make it? You got to get out your house.
Right.
That might be their type of work.
Yes.
That might not be your type of work. You don't got to get out in the street and
Right.
build your information, build your clientele, build who you want to actually network to, and then go find them.
Yes.
If you don't know who you're trying to talk to, then you're just going to be out there scrambling.
That's one thing. Researching is really key. Even with your products, even with, you know, your customers and things like that, you have to know who your target, know who you're reaching
your
for.
Target market. No,
yes.
for real.
So that's why that's a really point. That's something that we always run across as well. So, you know, so even researching, being in college and, you know, sewing from 7 years old all the way to now, who is your inspiration? Because I know you said you're off Instagram. So who's your inspiration?
And I'm going to say this, not because of who she is, but because of what she made for herself.
Right.
I'm only going to say Rihanna. And I'm going to say Rihanna because she's the first black woman in the white industry.
Right. And killing it.
And made her own house.
Yes.
Like, a lot of people don't, like, people are in the fashion industry, but they don't know how big it goes from this. Like, she has her own house, which means that she's next to Louis Vuitton.
Platform, and
Dior. Like, she's sitting there next to them in the meetings, talking.
And she put on for us. She put on for all size women, all races.
Yes. Because the people are like, Rihanna, she can't sing. But she is a black woman who is sitting in a room full of white people.
No, really.
And they're respecting her.
And they respect. Did you see recently that Victoria's Secret actually canceled their because of her?
And let me tell you something though. Good, because there's only 2 black models walking down, and then you have all of these black performances. But you have no one. Like
I loved it. I loved it, and I tell you, I loved it. I like that you said it, Rihanna, because I was going to ask you about her, that she even is on all these different platforms with the makeup and everything. You have to respect it.
You do.
And
I feel
they
like
on her
people are not giving her
music.
credit. Yes, we about that. After music, we worried about this. She's really making a name for herself, not even as an artist, but as someone who is an entrepreneur. Because they made Rihanna. They made that bad girl gone, whatever. But this is really her. Yes, this is really her right now. This is her right now, and she's really showing who she wants. People are like, oh, when are you going to bring all this music out? She's making enough money doing this.
Enough money, and I feel like this is what she wanted to open her eyes. Open my eyes to, you know, all of the races, all of the sizes, you know, and even to have what's her name? Broken Pregnant. Yes, Broken Pregnant. What's her name? With an S.
Slick Woods.
That was so powerful, and she went to labor that night.
No, I know.
I was like, that is so powerful, and I love that message that Rihanna has. So what would be your message, you know, for your brand?
What would be my message for my brand? Don't let anyone get in the way of doing your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Because I feel like if you're telling yourself that you can't do it, then you can't do it. But if you're rooting for yourself, then you know you can do it. You don't need a whole team to root for you. Once you're rooting for yourself, you're your team. And then everybody comes around once you figured out what exactly you want to do. But you need to be confident, because people can smell weakness or smell a fraud, or you're pretending, or you know, be yourself.
See, I be all into the story. Yes.
Be yourself.
No, I love that. Actually, before we go, I want to actually break down your jacket here, because I love it. I was on the website, so I know just like everybody else, but if we can actually go into it, detail. I see the scrunch, the zippers. I know you said it took 2 hours.
You know why though? Let me tell you a secret. So if you do go to fashion school, it's like Project Runway. So you have to make a whole collection within like a month. And I was only supposed to make 6, but I made 10. So it was crunch time.
Right.
Like, she said I couldn't make 10, but I told her I was gonna make 10.
And
you're not gonna
tell
me
I got this.
Right. And I'm gonna do it. Okay. So this was one of the extra pieces that I made. So so basically it's supposed to be like a lobster.
Oh, that's cool. I see that.
So the arms.
Let's get to
I have a little scrunchy, and they open.
Oh, it's nice and thick. Yes. No, you could.
No, for like warm.
Yes. So what is the material on the inside?
This is it's like a satin.
Yeah, this is nice.
A satin charmeuse.
This is nice.
And let me tell you a secret. Okay, so this jacket is worth a lot of money, but the material is not.
Okay.
So the goal is to make it with love so you can price it at a higher point.
Right,
okay?
right.
So it looks like it's high quality, but the material wasn't that expensive. So I could sell it for over $1,000 because of how well it's made.
Exactly, and the
material.
Yes.
So most puffer jackets are on the inside have the actual puffer, but I don't like that.
Ooh, I like
So
that.
it's just straight, you know.
And it'll
straight.
be seem like nice and fitting. Yes.
And
I
just
like
straight.
That.
I think it's just too much when
Yeah,
you're, you know, and it crumps it up.
I was about to say.
This is making sure it stays down when
I
you
like
zip it, and it, you know, zips. Oh, it's okay. And it zips up, you know.
I like
So the inside is charmeuse. These are Riri zippers. The Riri zippers retail for like maybe like $8. I really want to
What does that
spill a
mean?
tea. So
the Riri zippers.
It's a Riri zipper.
Okay.
So there's YK.
Oh, this was the whole Riri thing that the Miri that they
Yes, no, for real.
they was like, if you don't got the Riri on your jeans.
No, for real. Because the Riri is expensive.
Okay.
YK is a Chinese brand.
Okay.
Riri's not. So you can, the more expensive materials you use, the more high you can sell it for.
I like this.
That's why.
And you have, what colors you have again?
I have
in
a blue and a red. And then I have a fur. And then, I have a long pink one to the floor.
Yeah. Go
And then-
on her website. Them pictures, girl, are crazy. Slide on the floors. They are amazing. They're amazing.
Yes.
What else you got? I know you have your biker sets for this the summertime.
Yes, I have leggings, I have crop tops. I'm gonna be at Art Basel soon, so you can see me there. Yes.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes, I'm going there. What else do I have? I'm trying. It's so much stuff.
It's
happening.
so much.
I'm having a fashion show at CoverGirl.
Oh my God.
So that's gonna be
you gotta
great
send me
too.
the invite so I can come.
Okay, that's gonna be next year. The start of next year, like April, around April.
And your YouTube.
Yes. Oh, and I do makeup tutorials as well as like clothing hauls. So that's you can find that at Aliya Monique at YouTube.com. What else? I'm trying to think.
But I think the jackets are more of the highlight. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. I think that
that's
the
your
other clothes that I
signature.
have are like, okay, they're cute and stylish,
Yeah.
but the jackets is what's gonna really catch your attention. And yes, you can buy the jacket. I normally don't sell them like this. I give them to renters. So like, I have like, for example, Rico Nasty like video shoot. So I did a video shoot for Rico Nasty, and like more like red carpet. So if you want to rent it, wear for the red carpet, stuff like that.
So you don't do customs, or you
I
do customs?
Yeah. So if you want this jacket, then yes, just hit me up. I make them long. I can serve your needs.
Yeah, and they're handmade. Did we mention that?
Yes. I'm like
handmade.
Sweatshop,
Oh my God. So we got a word. You know, she gave you a tip.
Yes.
For any aspiring, designer or just aspiring entrepreneur. So she definitely handled that. So give them some of your Instagrams. We're sipping on some Moscato here. But give them your Instagrams, your YouTube channel, just to give them where they can find you at.
You can find me at Aliya Monique on Instagram, as well as YouTube, Aliya Monique, ALIYAMONIQUE, and dirtydenim.studio, and dirtydenimnyc.com. That's the website.
And make sure you go on there and just see those pictures. Those pictures are amazing.
Please.
And this jacket, I wish you guys could feel it because this jacket is really, really amazing. So make sure you guys hit her up for a custom or just for videos if you want to rent it or anything like that. She is really, really dope.
But anything, custom designs, you have a wedding you're going to, a bridal shower.
She can handle it.
Yeah, I got you. A party, your birthday.
Anything.
Anything. You want to dress?
No, so I really appreciate you coming on,
Thank
girl.
you.
I was like, I gotta have her come on.
No, seriously.
But if you guys would like to come on the show, you already know the drill. That's gcmagency.com. Head over to the contacts page. Give me a little bit about your business, and you can be right here in this seat.